Okay, today we are playing a game on Busan. We are in the Platinum SR range, and we will be playing Ashe the entire way through. If anybody's curious, also, this video was made with the Filmora 9 free plan, so, you know, that's very exciting. Our current team composition is Reinhardt, Winston, Ashe, Sombra, Ana, and Lucio. So I got pretty much nothing to say about that one. We're pretty vulnerable, I suppose, to dive heroes like Winston and D.Va ourselves. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about that one. I'm fine with it overall, so let's just start the game. So I don't know what any of the fucking maps on Busan are called, except City Center, which might not even be called City Center. It's City Center, okay? Don't question me. I don't know why, I've just learned none of the names for this map. So, we're up here on the high ground. Now, we see immediately that they have Hammerlord Torbjorn on their team, so it's a bad sign for us right at the start there, isn't it? We got him, thank goodness. Whew, the menace has been slain. So, most of the enemy team is actually already dead, and we didn't really have to interact with them too much. We have decided to give up on the high ground, which has now put us in an awkward position because we've been pinned into the corner by D.Va, but she lost track of us and Lucio came to save us. So we managed to get away with it, didn't get punished, therefore don't have to learn, that's what I always say. But yeah, we should have stayed up on the high ground. It would have made it a lot harder for that terribleness to happen to D.Va. And then we can just use the coach gun to escape as well, because, right, when we were down there, all we did was push ourselves a little bit further into the hallway, which is where D.Va wanted us to be. So enemy team regrouping now. It's pretty cool if you can start to get some control on this map early, because especially if you're playing a hero like Ashe or Soldier, because then you get to sit over here and just shoot at people as they come through, and like, they basically can't sneak up on you as long as you're paying attention. Unfortunately, you know, if this happens, somebody comes up to try and dive you, what are you gonna do, right? You gotta kind of back up and give them some space. So we could have chucked the dynamite to get Baby D.Va as she's coming out of the mech, because the dynamite is most of Baby D.Va's health. And then if we can just tap her once with a regular shot, Baby D.Va's dead. So, could have tried a little bit harder to actually kill Baby D.Va. Now we've ended up putting ourselves in a really bad spot, because we've slowly drifted over this way, which is the enemy side of the map, which we don't really want to be on. Just in general, really, but particularly on the peasant low ground where all the filthy common people are standing. Oh, God. We want to be nice and high up away from them. Those people. We had Bob. We used Bob. I didn't see that we used Bob. Where did we chuck Bob? Where did we chuck Bob? Because things were not going super well during this fight. I know I've gone back way further than I like to normally, but where did we chuck Bob? We chucked Bob out over there. See, I'm not super stoked to toss out Bob right now, because two of our team are already dead. Yeah, we toss him out right there. Oh, Ana does die at, like, roughly the same time we push the button, to be fair. Yeah, like, right before we push the button, Ana ends up dying, so, okay, alright, that's not as bad as I thought, because if it was like, Ana and Reinhardt's dead, then I'm not throwing out Bob at that point, but Ana died at roughly the same time we pushed the button, so we won't, you know, rake you over the coals too much for that one. You know, Reinhardt being dead already not going great, but, the fight wasn't going particularly well, but I'm not so bothered about it now. So, we've started to regroup, enemy team pushing up pretty far. They did just get Earth Shattered, and we decided that, they can probably take care of that one. I do want to still, like, shoot at the people who got Earth Shattered, because, I mean, you know, like, they're pretty easy to hit. So most of the enemy team are dead, we didn't really have to do anything, we come down to contest the point, coach gun up here, and now, hooray, we get to do this one again. So we're watching that door. That's the door they came out of last time mostly, so pretty much expecting them to come out that one again. People aren't very big on trying different things in Overwatch. Oh, they are actually trying something different and coming out this doorway. Good heavens, isn't that unusual? So we chuck Bob into the doorway down there, and that makes the doorway very unappealing to try and walk through. However, they were able to just burst Bob down from the relative safety of the corridor. And they don't have a Reinhardt on their team. If they had a Reinhardt on their team, like, the Bob would have accomplished exactly nothing except hold them into that doorway for a little bit longer. So, not the greatest use of Bob, just because they... Pretty much they could just sit in a relatively safe place and shoot at Bob, and there wasn't a whole lot that was going to get done about it. Like, ideally, we would be able to, like, our team would also be shooting at them. Because if they can just shoot Bob from somewhere where they aren't really threatened by our team, it doesn't end up accomplishing too much. Because if the enemy team can just kind of, like, freely focus Bob down, he dies pretty quickly. Bob's a big boy, like, he's got a lot of health, but if they focus him, and if they've got somebody on their team like McCree, I'm sorry, I banged the table. If they got somebody like McCree on their team, like, Bob dies pretty fucking fast, actually. So, I mean, you know, Harrowlord Torbjorn, greatest fucking stealth assassin the world's ever known, just fucking popped out of the shadows, the shortos, is what I was about to say. Because he's short, so obviously the shadows are also short, therefore the shortos. But, you know, I would have been pretty fucking surprised as well. So, we'll not go over that one too much. Click the Torbjorn better, don't get shot. Easy peasy, right? Just like general aim better has been happening in the background, but it's not worth saying aim better. Aim better is not very good advice, because, I mean, the person knows that they should click on the men better. That's the ultimate goal in life, isn't it? To click on the man's head real good. We want those bad men dead, so we click on them. So we tossed Bob up there. Now, unfortunately, Torbjorn's left a mess fucking everywhere. It doesn't work so well trying to just, like, brute force through Torb's splooge, sadly. His molten core is very fucking molten, so you usually have to just kind of go around. We were or wait for it to go away, but we were under a bit of a time pressure right there, so we felt obligated to go through it. By the way, I'd like to take this time to remind everybody that this was made with the Filmora 9 free plan. Just so everybody's up to date on that situation. Yeah, set ourselves on fire. Why not? Why not? It can't hurt, can it? Could actually hurt a lot, but it can't hurt, can it? So first round, you know, it was going well up until everything went terribly. So, such is life, really. So this is Shrine? I think this is called Shrine. It should be called Shrine, because that's very clearly a shrine right there. It might be temple or something. God only knows. Hammerlord Torbjorn coming right at us. It's okay, we were able to... Oh, no, he still did it. Oh, fuck, he's too good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, calm down, calm down. Calm down. Torbjorn's head is fucking easy to hit, right? Like, Torbjorn's head hitbox is big. It's probably bigger than all of Torbjorn by himself, to be perfectly honest with you. Just, like, chill... Like, right there, we already got a couple of shots in. Just, like, chill for a second, take a deep breath, aim down the sight, and click that man's head. And I know aim better isn't particularly helpful, but, like... I said it, like, not 2 seconds ago, right? But Torb's head is, like, very big, and he was very close to us. So just, like, calm down, take a breath, take a second to line up the shot. He's done. It's over. He's dead. Panicking is really bad when you're playing an aim-intense hero, basically, because the more panicked you are, the less likely you are to click on that man. And we want to click on the bad men real good. That's why we've picked Ashe, to click on the bad men real good. So we're shooting Anna to try and attract her attention to us, because we're currently really low health. Anna's not... There we go. Alright, okay. It took so long that we would have probably been better off to go and get a health kit. But, you know, whenever you're in that kind of situation, you're just like, please, 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 X, 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 X. By the way, this is a recently reformed console player, so good job finally, like, playing it on the superior platform. Not that I would say that people with consoles are dirty peasants or anything, but because Lord knows I can't afford a fucking console. But... PC's where it's at, my dudes. Unless you're trying to play a fighting game, in which case the console is... That's the place to get it. There's just going to be more people playing on the console, basically. This is something I've learned with fighters, is that over time, player base has slowly been dropping off, so like, I'm sitting there waiting, and like, as I get higher, I'm sitting there waiting for like 20 minutes to play one dude. It's very upsetting, but I'm too poor for a console, so no worries about that getting fixed anytime soon. So Hammerlord Torbjorn just fucking came right at us, and oh god, he's made a terrible mess everywhere. So we have Bob. We've decided to deploy Bob immediately right here. The fight still looks like it could go either way at this point, so I'm pretty much okay with it, unless I go back and review it closely, and then I'm, like, upset about something. No, the fight still looks like it could go either way. We've killed kind of like half of them, but it still looked like it could go either way, and as we can see, it still looks like it could go either way, but now most of them are actually dead. Farah killed herself, which is extremely convenient, very nice of her, very obliging, sort of made things easier for us. So this is, like, I love playing long-range hit-scan heroes on this map, because you can do this exact thing, where you just sit right here and fucking plink away at them, and it's really hard to get to you. The only thing is, you do have to look left pretty frequently to make sure, and, you know, right as well, but it's less likely to happen. You have to look left pretty frequently to make sure you aren't going to get flanked. Because, I mean, we saw Hammerlord Torbjorn. He tried his best to sneak up on us, but didn't quite work out for him. But other than that, like, this is just fucking textbook shrine temple, whatever, fucking giant bongo, whatever the fuck you want to call this map. Textbook. You sit on that point, just shoot away at them. No big deal. Oh, got her. Oh, hey, Reaper. I'd like to take this time to remind everybody that this was made with the Filmora 9 free plan, just so everybody's up to date on that one. So, now, city center, town center, train station, city streets, I don't know, probably one of them. Actually, probably none of them. Is it really? Also a pretty good map for a long-range hit-scan hero. Very brave of this person to come playing Farah right now, because, like, how many times have you been on this map, come around the corner, and just been immediately shot at by a fucking Widowmaker? But this dude, he goes to himself, nah, Farah. I don't like Farah on this map very much. I find it kind of difficult to actually use the geometry super well. That might just be because I'm bad. Well, it probably is because I'm bad, to be perfectly honest with you, but, you know. So we are running into that situation you have as Ashe right now, where we had to spend a lot of time in there interrupting what we were doing to reload. This is, like, the thing that I still struggle with Ashe, which is basically finding every opportunity you can in a fight to reload a couple bullets. Like, you don't think you can shoot anybody right now? That time is probably better spent reloading, rather than trying to take a pretty, like, low percentage chance shot of you hitting it. Usually ends up being better to just, like, reload a bullet or two in that situation. Did they fix the thing? I haven't played the game in a couple of weeks. Did they fix the thing yet? Tell me. People, tell me. Did they fix the thing where you can, wave hello to immediately interrupt Ashe's recall? Because recall? We're playing League of Legends. Jesus Christ. Alright, so if it's still in the game, you can use Ashe's wave hello to immediately interrupt her reload and start firing immediately. So just reload whenever the fuck, because you can immediately stop it by waving hello. If that's still in the game. I don't know if they fixed that, because I haven't played in a few weeks, and it seems like the sort of thing that Blizzard would fucking hate to be in the game, so if that's still in the game, abuse that. If that's not still in the game, I guess you can't abuse that anymore. Not exactly hard to find out if you start the game, is it? Why don't you start the game and find out then? That's what a professional person would do. You know me better than that by now. But yeah, you basically, if that's still in the game, you basically can't get punished for reloading, because you just, hey, you stop immediately. Otherwise, like, you know, you can end up in a situation where, like, you had a shot, but you ended up missing it because you were still reloading, because Ashe's recovery on her reload is pretty fucking long. But, like, you pretty much have to get oh, fuck, Tracer. You pretty much have to try and get acclimated to finding every break in a fight possible to reload, because the coach gun. The rifle takes a long-ass time to reload. If you're in the middle of a fight and you have to start reloading, oh, God. So he's actually dead at that point. you want to try and figure out, well, not figure out, you want to try and get used to knowing when the fire is just going to kill somebody by itself, because if the dude is going to die, you can just, like, turn your attention elsewhere. And, you know, there's getting used to how much damage the fire is going to do so that you can, like, eyeball it and know if the dude's going to die or not. But then you also have to account for if there's anybody in the vicinity that could heal or shield the person as well. But it's really nice to just be able to go, that guy's dead, and then turn your attention somewhere else. Because if the dude's going to burn to death, you don't need to, like, spend any more time on it. But if the dude, you know, if you're afraid the dude's gonna get healed, shoot the dude. Kill the dude, obviously. Don't take the chance on the, well, I say obviously. What's obvious to one person is not necessarily obvious to another person. Shouldn't assume like that. You know what they say about assuming? Something about asses, I'm unsure. I always lose my attention halfway through that analogy for some reason. Not that analogy, that turn of phrase. What a terrible day it's been. Jesus Christ, this is all falling apart, isn't it? Yeah, if you think the dude's gonna get healed before he burns to death, by all means, shoot the dude to kill him, but try and get used to, like, letting the person die to the fire, if you can, so that you can just spend your time somewhere else. So, you know, high ground's pretty sick. Fight's starting to get won at this point, so we come down here to start capturing the objective, because we haven't got to hold this objective for very long now to actually win the game. Oh, here comes Moira, she's gonna make it. She didn't fade onto the objective? Moira, you fool. Because she faded, right? She did fade, right? She didn't just die and I'm crazy. I am crazy, but like, she did fade, right? Yeah, she faded. She didn't die. She faded backwards. What a coward. What a coward she is. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everybody this was made with the Filmora 9 free plan. Oh, what a day. What a time to be alive. Hammer Lord Torbjorn. Showing us his skill right here. Oh yeah, he's angry. He's pumped. He's overcharged. He's overclocked. He's ready for fucking action. Absolutely fucking incredible. Oh my god. Hammer Lord Torbjorn. Absolute Goliath, man. Do I have anything overarching to say about that video? No, we kind of just talked about general stuff, didn't we, really? There wasn't much overlap that I can recall, but, I mean, I also think I had a stroke somewhere towards, like, the latter third of that game, so I could just have easily forgotten something. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. Just a quick reminder that this was made with the Filmora 9 free plan, and I hope you found the video helpful.